Yo, what's up guys? This is Astranox and I'm back in the Tales of Erin video, and this is I want to spotlight Wu Lian as a tank. In this setup I'm running two healers, Nefeeru and Angelina, to keep Wu Lian alive. This is a hard fire massive battle. You can see that she takes a decent amount of damage, and I mean the two healers are able to keep her alive. She's running two swords, fire scorched skies, tier, I believe they're tier 5. It doesn't say what the skill tier is, but to me they are stronger than tier 4 by far. And I'm just gonna keep on joining these games and talk about how to make this setup work for you. Not this exact setup, but just have like, you need Mao, you need Wu Lian in this setup, and you need Nefeeru. So after you have all these three characters, I mean, to really have Wu Lian tank the harder content, you will need Petralia. And from what I'm hearing, Petralia, when she puts the healing that absorbs the healing on her first skill, and then it absorbs up to 25% of the max HP of whoever has the absorb shield on. She can actually counter attack when she has that absorb shield on. If she loses like 10% of that of her max HP inside the absorb, she's still gonna go and do the counter attack. So that's really good. So right now I'm running Wu Lian with the 2 HP attack hybrid swords and self crit buffing dagger from the fire raids, the fire massive battle. Drops in hard or hell. But if I had Petralia, I'm pretty sure Petralia could keep Wu Lian alive alone in the harder content stuff, because most of the time it's just Wu Lian taking the damage in front. Petralia can buff the defenses of Wu Lian by 60%, and that is really amazing. It will get her defenses higher than actually her defense will pretty much be on par with Garcia, which has the second or third highest defenses in the game currently. And why you want Wu Lian in front as a tank? Well, you want her to receive all the attacks. You want her to counter attack as much as possible, and to do that, well, you need her to be alone in front. Trying to get a game. Now I can't join the 80. If I had the Petralia, it could work. It's just, it's too much damage toward Wu Lian. Here I can show you her stat. See the power. She's almost 20,000 power more than Mao. It's because those hybrid sword that provide attack and HP give a ton of power. So from the Chloe event, I got 3 of those. The third one I did not build yet. But the optimal setup would be to have her with 3 of these. You would ditch this and you'd run team crit increase costumes from these here. You can craft them. Unfortunately, I did not get lucky so far with that. So the fire cannon of origin, really great. And you would aim for as much skill bonuses on your costumes across your whole team with the team crit increase. This is attack. You see this crit rate of fire characters in the party, 6%. You'd aim for a bunch of items with that thing. There, even on the dagger I have it. on Mao. I'm trying to build a second one of these to replace this one. But look how strong it is. Look at these bonus skills though. Crit rate of fire character in the party 6% and attack of fire character plus 18%. That's the kind of rolls that you don't see often. This has a self attack buff. And on Nefeeru, just running more crit to fire characters in the party. These provide 40% attack to fire characters in the party. Another one, I crafted both, I got lucky with that. And this provides more crit for the group. Self-attack buff, this is from Fire Massive Battle. It's a self-buffing costume. And even Angelina, I'm making her run something that helps the team. Actually, I do have something better than this, and it's on Garcia, I believe. Maybe it's not there. Maybe... oh wait, Leona, I think. Oh, Leona, and drop her items. You could buy these from the guild shop. You see crit rate of fire characters in the party, 4%. Crit is more valuable than this one's better. Of course, the skill bonus with crit here would be perfect. But like Wu Lian, if we see, like, check this here. She's got 3014 defenses versus Garcia 3857. So I mean, Garcia got almost a bit more than 25% more defenses than her, but Petralia would really like would increase her defenses much higher than how much Garcia has. See the heal, 450% based on her attack, but the big thing is the barrier of life that absorbs damage equal to 25% of the character's HP. So the more HP Wu Lian will has, the more you can absorb out of this, and the more Nefeeru can heal. So you could run Petralia and Nefeeru for the harder content that has a ton of damage going against your team and going toward Wu Lian. And this increased the attack and defenses by 30% for 25 seconds. Also reduce all skills by 6 seconds. It's crazy. Then you can have this proc to reduce the cooldown on Petralia to second, 50% chance on the auto attack. And then another, this is a passive that increased defenses 30% and reduce their attack interval by 30%. It is huge, it is huge. Really wish I had Petralia, but I don't. Might pull her eventually. Maybe she appears in the rounds of characters. We'll see what happens with all that. No, the Nefeeru's build, like her heal is not even maxed. But here I want to actually reset the skill points. This thing is extremely powerful. Provides a ton of Asia presence points. And you should be definitely using it. Here I do have one of these. Thinking about it, pretty much I've used one on Wu Lian to cap this. So this is the build that I'm running. This is the build you should run on Wu Lian all the time. You max this, and then you can put 9 out of 10 here, but then you expand and you use one of these gods wisdom fruit, and it's quite a big boost. It goes from 92% attack, I believe, to 120, and the HP is like 48 or something like that. Goes up to 60. Very nice. You could also run the healing divinity if you're taking too much damage and you don't have Petralia. You could use the healing divinity, and with this thing, when you use her, it reduces the damage taken by 50%. so that's quite helpful. Yeah, I mean, that's the whole point. You have you just want Wu Lian to survive in front so she can spam her counter attacks non-stop. I mean, that damage does add up. The third weapon on Rabis. I mean, the skill bonus, it didn't roll too good here. Only 5 gold hammers left. So I don't even have enough here. I'll just do it. Ah, and I failed. Epic fail. Wow. That's what happens. I've tried a couple times so far, and it's like, yeah, I get it, but it was bound to fail eventually. Alright, so yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to give you some pointers here if you want to have your Wu Lian tank in front, because she does deal a ton of damage with that counter. Like, I'm running Angelina to just to remove the damage over time in that fight. But I mean, if you had Shiro, he does remove damage over time as well for that fight and other fights in the campaign. His heal is on a 20-second cooldown, very short, and it heals for 18% of max HP. Super strong. Unfortunately, this is for water characters, and this is for water characters as well, and it's at the start of battle. It's not good. So I mean, if you had him and you just wanted him in there to remove the damage over time and help with the healing, I mean, he's running double heals. This heal is based on attack, so it's not gonna heal for much, especially if he's the only water character in the group. There's not gonna be any team attack buffing costumes all across, so it's mostly for the damage reduction. Yeah, and this is the big heal because it's based on max HP. So you would max this as well, because it's gonna up the damage reduction. And then this, I mean, you would put I'd put 0 point on this and put max this and this basically at the end. Other healer, I mean, there's Vala that can heal, but she will if she's wind and the battle, if you're doing fire massive battle, she's gonna take a ton of damage because fire counters wind. But she does restore HP here over time, equal to 4% of max HP every 3 seconds, so that comes out to be 40% of max HP over 30 seconds. It's based on attack power as well. I mean, that's not the big portion of the heal, it's gonna be the max HP part. Alright, I mean, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm Astranox. Like, comment, and subscribe for more. And one more thing, in the titles, if you're having some survival issue, just use the HP title that we got from Stulasha. So 20% HP, and it works for all elements. So if you're trying to use a healer that remove damage over time, let's say from another element, you can this will apply to everyone in the group still. If you're running a mono fire team, you want more offense, you use the Alvin title or better, 30% attack boost for fire characters in the party. So you could just switch them depending on the situation. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Peace out for now.